Welcome to CoverStory Highlights Election 2025 Constituency Profile Series. Raw, unapologetic, and grounded in truth. We never afraid to call it like it is. Today we're heading east to St. Catherine Eastern, one of Jamaica's newest electoral battlegrounds. And we are breaking down everything you need to know as we head into the 2025 general elections. Now let's clear something up real quick. Contrary to the chatter and confusion in the previous episode, St. Catherine Eastern was not a hand-me-down seat. It was established in 2011 as part of a boundary realignment that saw Jamaica's constituencies increase from 60 to 63. Population growth in areas like St. Catherine South Central, West Central, Southwest, Southeast, and South made this constituency necessary. So polling divisions were drawn from all these constituencies I mentioned. They were peeled off to create what we now know as St. Catherine Eastern. And let's get that clear, because some of us are confused as to St. Catherine South Central and St. Catherine Eastern. Eastern is a new constituency that was created in 2011. And as you would have heard me mention, it was created by peeling off PDs from a number of constituencies that were overpopulated, that had gone over the threshold as required by the Constitution. So for the record, Denise Daley did not, and I repeat, did not inherit Sharon Hay Webster's old seat. Let's set that myth on fire right now. Sharon Hay Webster, after her political drama in St. Catherine South Central, switched parties and ran against Denise Daley in 2011 in this brand new constituency, and she lost. Denise Daley, representing the People's National Party, made history as the first member of Parliament for St. Catherine Eastern, defeating Hay Webster 8,762 votes to 5,721. Since then, she has not looked back. In 2016, she retained the seat. And in 2020, she beat the JLP's Reverend Dwight Peccoo, polling 5,602 votes to Peccoo's 4,251. And now, in 2025, Reverend Peccoo is back for another shot. But let's be honest, from where we are sitting, it's going to be an uphill task for him. The numbers, the history, and the grassroots machinery of the PNP in that constituency, it's looking orange again, and this time around. Now, just for a bit of background, which I think is important. There was a drama back in 2009 when the Electoral Advisory Committee laid out the proposed boundaries. Both political parties disagree on which division should fall where, especially Homestead, formerly in St. Catherine Central, and Bellevue, which stayed in St. Catherine West Central. With no agreement from either party's General Secretary, the Electoral Commission stepped in and finalized the lines under the constitutional rules on electoral quotas. All this was gazetted in the 2011 Boundaries Order, which gave birth to both St. Catherine Eastern and St. Catherine East Central over there in Portmore, where Orlando Terrelong and Raymond Price is now battling it. So when we say Denise Daley inherited a brand new seat, we mean exactly that. The same way Arnaldo Brown did with East Central when those two St. Catherine constituencies were established in 2011. Fast forward to now, with 3 election victories under her belt, 2011, 2016, and 2020, and deep community connections, Denise Daley is eyeing a 4th consecutive term. And barring a political earthquake, CoverStory Highlights is ready to call this one for the comrade. Will this seat flip green or stay orange? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your crew. You know we always bring the realness. Big shout out to all our new subscribers and all the existing ones. And our loyal listeners. We see you and we appreciate you. This has been another episode of CoverStory Highlights Election 2025 Constituency Profile Series. Stay locked, stay sharp, and always unapologetic, grounded in truth.